So welcome back to some more Persona 3 Reload, where last time we climbed further up into the block of Harabah, getting blinded by the arena as per usual because this place is so bright for some reason. It's cool though, I like the neon lights. And this time, we're hopefully reaching the top of this block, hopefully, or at least, well, the top of the half of the block, because there's always 2 blocks for each area, yeah. For the boss that we're going up ahead against, first of all, I need to heal Aigis. I don't know why I didn't heal her. We're pretty much just going with this team. If you have freaking Junpei, I highly recommend you bring him. Mitsuru could be okay too, but Aigis is just going to be a well-rounded person to have for this fight. And then Ken, the idea with him is, well, he has Tetrakarn and Makarakarn, and worst case scenario, Samarakarn. He's kind of just a side healer and just in case we need him. I never really explained how I was going to build up Ken. I kind of want him to be a role, like, mainly support, but also like a side healer because, well, Yukari's our main healer. So, and another thing, off screen, I finally stopped being lazy and bought the, the little expansion pass thing for the game, so next time we get to go back to our dorm, we'll be able to grab that stuff. But I think... Actually, no, we can't. We can't mess around with that right now. I'll talk more about that once we're able to go back to the dorm. But anyways, back to the floor. And yeah. There is one thing I want to talk about with the expansion pass of this game, though, because it is definitely a point of contention. Let's go. Well, I'll talk about that after we fight this guy. So we have the Chaos Panzer and the Resentful Surveillance. The Surveillance are weak to Slash, but they also, I think, yeah, they resist electric and no dark. The Panzer has no weaknesses. It nulls wind and fire and reflects light. Screw you too, man. So the idea here... Oh god, you go next.
Never mind.
The idea here... Okay, I do have a good idea. Let's Slash you. I'm going to push it to Ken's turn. And this may seem a little wasteful, but you'll see what I'm thinking about. I'm mostly using this for the reflect.
I won't let anyone else die. Thank you for this.
Plus, it's a free move. Why not? Charge. It also gives me a way to see what he's going to do. Alright, so you're just charging.
Persona's ready.
What do I do with you? I mean, I guess I could do an attack buff or something. Do I have those? I have potatoes. I could just buff Makoto. Actually, no, because once we get to Aigis, it's not going to matter. Do I have a charge? I could just do Atrophy, Sutra. This is kind of overkill, though, huh? Okay. I think if anything, I'm just gonna attack the 1 again. Things are creepy. Matarakaja. That's another reason why I wanted Ken in here, too, so that we can, well, nullify that with Deikaja. You're gonna go next. I could just do Masakunda so you can miss more often. Because I am going to buff with Aigis after she lands a hit. Marakunda. Great.
I'm hit.
So, oh, you don't have slash moves. Crap, I forgot you don't have any. At least not at the moment. We could Deikunda and play it safe. Yeah, let's play it safe. Because I'm pretty sure we have Matarakaja on Makoto anyways. That kind of screws up my plan. I should have brought Mitsuru instead so we can have 2 knockdowns per thing. So what do I want to do here? I forgot I had Callie on. I could knock down the 2 and go for a charge? Question mark? I guess. I mean, that's definitely something I could do. So let's knock both of you down. It gives me my Fear G bit. Oh, right. My thing inflicts Charm. I forgot about that. All right, let's do charge. And Myriad Arrows. That will at least reflect back to you. Nerd. Okay.
And now?
So let's do Deikaja. So you don't have a defense buff. Or no, you had the attack buff. That's right. Never mind. I'm stupid. I always forget. Maracunda. That's fine. Question mark. Fence down.
In this situation.
In which case, hope for a crit, land for the best. No. And you're gonna wake back up. Oh, you are charmed though. Are you buffing us? Hey, let's go. Easy cheese, because then we can just do Maraku Kaja if I want. Yeah. Let's do Maraku Kaja. I did not know you could charm those guys. That's actually really funny that you can. Alright, so that kind of sucks because I didn't really, well, I could just hit like a really hard slash move if I have one. I do have Deathbound. Let's go for it. Siegfried. Damn. Okay, that worked out. And then I kind of want to save my Theurgy. Could shift it. I'll just charge again. I'm gonna save my Theurgy for a later fight because we're probably gonna need it for that. Myriad arrows. Good thing there's no crit rate up here.
Keep it together.
Right, you. What do I want to do with you? I could just Mediarama, but I'd rather use Yukari for that. I'm just gonna smack you. You're really not that big of a threat anyways. Like, seriously, you're not. I could use the energy on you. Screw it.
Ready to engage. Orgia activated.
Orgia mode is so overpowered. Well, not really overpowered. It's just really fun to use. Alright, let's do Brave Blade. Probably should have swapped to Callie for that, but that's fine. Goes down anyways.
No shadows detected.
And easy does it. 64. So many things got a level because so many things have growth on them. So you got, oh my god, we got Slash Amp. That is definitely something I would like to transfer for later. Auto Rebel is kind of pointless for right now, but I'd rather have Auto Rebel than Auto Masuku Kaja. So there we go. The Trumpeter, the Dude Boy. No, I could care less about that. Amarita Shower. I will gladly take that. That's just Amarita drop up for everybody. Finally got that. That's gonna be so much more useful. So much more useful. Thank you, Tartarus Search. This is really overpowered. It costs a lot, but you can just skip floors, and with that, we can also just hunt down the giant golden hands.
My persona has gained a new
And
power.
Primal Force. Severe appears to one person. Probably better than Myriad Arrows, right? Not really. We'll get rid of Cool Attack. And Mediarahan. Better than Mediarama. So many new skills. Nice work. These Gatekeeper guys are super tough, huh? Might be time to call it a day. What do you think? I'm just getting started. Well, someone's motivated. Okay, let's see how far we can get then. Didn't really do all that much, to be honest with you.
Are you watching your health and stamina? Remember not to push yourself too hard.
You actually kind of have a fair point. Mediarama. Man, weird that Yukari doesn't have Mediarahan right now. Like, Ken does, but she doesn't. That's really strange. And Cirrus's bow. I think that, or no, Circe? I don't know how you say that.
Thanks.
I think it's Cirrus's bow. Yeah, that sounds right. What does this do? Magic plus 5. That's actually good. Okay. Whatever buffs we can get to her damage. Really quickly. But, let's not go to the next floor. I meant to hit this. Because we will have one more boss fight, but I want to go and swap around personas. I want to swap around our team members so we can, well, deal with more stuff. Alright, swapped out Ken for Akihiko because there's actually stuff weak to electric coming up, so might as well take advantage. He's also extremely low leveled compared to everybody right now. It's kind of sad. I feel bad for you, buddy. To the next floor. Strong enemy in just a few floors. And yes, we can use your Tartarus Search to cheese the entire game, yeah. So that's going to be an issue, because we need to find the giant golden hand again, and they are completely random.
To use my spent bullet casings to leave a trail?
Sure. Should have some more new enemies. I don't know if we ran into these guys. Immoral snakes. No, we have not. Okay.
You can take them.
They are weak to strike and pierce. So, yeah. Also, I now realize that when I was looking at what stuff was weak to what, I was looking at the resistances because it's based on columns, and I looked at the wrong column. So, Akihiko is actually quite pointless here, but it's fine. Yeah, so Immoral Snake, Strike, and Pierce. I guess, Shikioji. I guess I can pass it to Akihiko and have him punch something, make him feel useful.
Well executed.
Alright, Akihiko, you go. Yeah. Cool. Well, I was gonna get into about the... You're supposed to be weak to strike. Why?
It'll take a little more
Are you not weak to strike? It says weak to strike. This guide is lying to me.
We're not gonna go easy. Fire capacity.
Wonder if it met slash. Anyways, money and XP. Oh right, I can choose 3. Give me that. The way I record these videos, I always there's usually like a 4 or 5 day break in between every 3 episodes, and this episode is coming off of that break. So, what I was getting into was that the is this in the enemy too? Mighty Beast. No, it's not. Okay.
This should be a good test for your strength.
Shoot, how do I really want to deal with these guys? I guess just pierce you, or not.
Looks
Okay.
like the enemy's weak to light.
Let's just do something here. Matar, okay. What I was getting into, before I interrupt myself again, is that... Do I want to use this? Yeah, sure. The season pass for this game is very controversial, let's just say that much. Which brings me to a point of, how do you really handle DLC for a game that's technically a remake? So, Suzaku, sure. Deflect and XP. Sure. I'm gonna have to get rid of a persona, aren't I? No, I don't. Okay. Blow up on Akihiko.
Okay, let's keep on exploring.
Because, well, before, because I did plan on doing the answer anyways. For those who don't know, the answer is basically an add-on to the story from FES, which in and of itself was part of the main story, but then didn't come back in Portable for whatever reason. It's kind of complicated. The Persona 3 series is just really complicated with that for some reason. But, when I was going to go and buy the DLC for this, because I had planned to go and cover that when it came out anyways for the channel, and since I'm doing Persona 3 already, holy crap, the reviews that I've seen. Because, I mean, it really boils down to, it's gonna be good, but people were pissed that they have to buy it because it's technically content from an old game. And I don't know. I don't know how I really feel about that because I also don't know how I feel about getting rid of something. I have not used you at all. I've only been using you for Empress Arcana. Get rid of you. Anyways. Because for me, I didn't grow up with the original Persona 3. Hell, I didn't start playing the Persona series until I played the... Was it Persona 5? Like, not even Royal, just the base game. That's just because it was cheaper at the time and I wanted to try the game out for myself. But so, for me, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. The answer was add-on content. It wasn't DLC from the original FES, because FES was all in one thing. That was before DLCs really started to happen. So, for my case, it doesn't really matter too much. Like, I'm fine with paying that much because I know it's going to be great. And also, there's a lot of people putting in a lot of hard work for that. And we've already seen with a ton of the stuff they're adding, or, well, at least one major thing, which I won't spoil, but I digress. There's probably going to be a lot more content and a lot more things going on with that than there was in the original answer. So to me, it's justified, especially since I've never played it, and I've never been able to own it before. But for people who play the original, and, well, I guess FES by example, it does kind of feel scummy, where it's like, here's the better version of this game that you've already owned from years ago, and give us more money so you can play the additional content from that game that was free before. So, from that perspective, I can kind of understand. It's yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, because the problem is that it's most likely gonna be good, because most of the Persona games they're very carefully crafted. So, kind of like Pokemon, or at least older Pokemon games in that general, they're heavily polished, I should say. They're very closely worked on to make sure that they are generally good products. And Persona series has usually been like that for a long time. We will look at Strikers. I actually like Strikers. I don't know why I'm getting into Strikers of all things, but yes, I actually like Strikers a lot. But I don't know. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that. Personally, I don't really mind it because I never grew up on it. Like, I was never able to play FES to begin with, so. And from my perspective, I'm glad to be able to support the game that I love a lot, so. And plus, well, from an LP perspective, it doesn't really matter because I'm gonna want to cover it anyways, so it doesn't really matter too much. But I know a lot of people have different ideas. I do think it is priced a little heavy though, but I don't know. It depends on how much content there actually is for the game, so. And especially when you hear the word DLC, you think, okay, that's not going to be a lot, but then again, Elden Ring kind of proved that wrong with Shadow of the Earth Tree, which is essentially just another Souls game on top of the original main game. So, I don't know, I guess it's just a matter of perspective on that, but I'm hoping it'll be good, and I'm sure it'll be good, because Atlas takes very well care in the Persona series as far as I can see, so that's why I'm not too frightful about it, especially since they are working with old material, technically. I mean, they're working on an original story. It's not like they're making something brand new. They're just kind of touching up what was made before, so I don't know. We'll see. I don't know why I extended that topic for so long, but it is just interesting, because a lot of the reviews I've seen, like on Steam, it's like they give a negative review, like, you know, down, a thumbs down, but when you read it, it's like, the DLC itself is probably going to be good, it's just they should not be charging that much for the DLC. Like, that's not a really accurate way of giving a good review of the game. Like,
Pretty well.
I don't know. Especially since, how can you give a review on a game that hasn't come out yet, you know? Or downloadable content or whatever, so. Because you can base the game based, at least in this case, you can base the original answer on the new answer, but you don't know what's changed. You don't know how the mechanics are changed. You don't know how many things they've added, so that's why I don't generally look at reviews of games until they come out. In which case, that's a new guy, I think, the Hell Knight. Hell Knight is weak to wind, resist electricity. I'm hoping I can just bonk you. You blocked that too. That was not noted. Okay. Garadine. But yeah, I generally just don't look at reviews because, well, one, reviews are very opinion heavy, so it really depends on the person. And then there's just reviews where there's people who either don't like that genre, but they're reviewers, so they review it anyways, and give it a negative review because they don't like the genre, despite the fact that they should not be playing it. I'm looking at you, basically any IGN reviewer. Like, and there's a lot of drama going on with that anyways. Like, I'm just saying, you could probably give a general, you can give a critique, there's that. But you can't give a review on something that hasn't come out or you haven't played yet, because it's not going to be accurate. So, I just never realized my SP is really bad. Hope for Tempest Slash? I also don't have Karamaru with us, so this is just going to have to be on luck. Or I could do Cyclone Arrow. Sure. Just. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Personally, to me, reviews are. Yeah, you have to be careful with reviews. That's why there's only so many few trusted ones. So that's why I don't really. I always just take it with a grain of salt at first when I hear bad things about a game, because it's like that with no, it's not that. I know people are gonna freaking yell at me if I say Destiny 2, but Destiny 2, because it depends on how you're playing it. Like, if you're only solo, yeah, the game sucks because it's meant to be a cooperative experience. But then again, that game is constantly shifting and changing, so we're kind of a bad example. But I don't know why I'm still on this topic. I need to stop talking about it. I guess I'm just really, I don't know. I don't know what the right word is, but enthusiastic about it, because I care about the correct representation of a game. And when people just screw that up and give a false view of it, then it ruins the experience for everybody. So, and don't get me wrong, there are games that absolutely deserve to get dogpiled for stupid crap. So, it's just not. You have to give a game a chance first to see what it is. And that's kind of how I feel with the answer stuff, because the answer, for right now, the answer just, in my opinion, is probably going to be a good game. It's just heavily priced, especially for those who played it back on FES. Which makes sense, because, again, they're kind of just paying for an HD upgrade, and the upgrade is like $35 US, which is pretty steep. So, I digress. Anyways, I'm gonna punch the crap out of these. Okay, fine. I guess I'm just gonna do mirrored arrows, because I literally can't do anything else. I really should not have brought Akihiko. You just resist all physical types, huh? Don't know why I don't have that noted. Poison mist. Please don't poison me. You only poison Yukari. Great. Alright. Let's just get you down. I need SP so badly. Like, holy crap, I have not been this low in a while. Just slash you to death. Yay, I charmed you. And crit shot.
Good job, everyone.
Man, I'm sorry to ramble on. Oh, hello, Atropos. Money, I could not care less about Mahamon, but I'd rather take it than not take it. Tropos, you can go and replace, the crap, I use all of these. Get rid of, Komokutin, sure. But yeah, sorry to get all ranty about that. It's just that whole controversial crap has been going on for a long time, ever since the answer was announced and with the price tag and everything. But I digress. I mean, DLC can be good every now and again. I will say, like, the one series that does DLC really, really well is freaking Xenoblade. Like, well, at least Xenoblade 1 and 2. Because those were full-blown extra stories. Like, they were just whole entire games. Especially Xenoblade 3. Like, I still haven't beaten that. I haven't even played the DLC for that, but I do eventually want to go back to playing Xenoblade 1, because I beat that a long time ago. I guess Future Connected would be counted as DLC, even though you don't pay for it. And technically, it's just part of the Switch cart, so I guess it's not really. It's additional story. That's the way. But I really love how Xenoblade did it, because at least with Xenoblade 1, Future Connected literally used unused areas from the original game. And Xenoblade 2 was on a whole different land that was talked about the entire main story of Xenoblade 2. So, again, don't know why I'm rambling about that, but rambled all the way up to the final boss of this block. In which case, I'm gonna go and see what we... Actually, no, there's... Okay, yeah, no. This is the last one of this block, but we still have the Monad passage. Oh, God. Anyways, I'm gonna go swap around team members, and I will be right back. Alright, so I have swapped out Akihiko for Mitsuru, and, one thing for... well, first things first. Look how many Lightstone I have. These do sell for a pretty penny. They are nice just to get quick heals off if we need it, but I might sell a bunch of that. Second of all, well, one, save. Second of all, I want to go and see what personas I can create because, well, we're higher leveled. We have different personas like a Tropos and all that. So, might as well see what options we have.
Welcome to the
Velvet Room. What can you create for... I don't summon, register everything. Because it's good to register things.
It is a
Can I
special
make...
persona
No.
you desire.
4 more
Is
levels
it
for
not?
Alice, 1 more for Norn, but I don't even have Clotho for that.
What kind
So
of
what can I create
persona
with you?
do you desire?
Oh, I'm 1 away for Hellbiker. You can also do Gabriel with Pazuzu and Atropos. That's
This would
Sure.
be a wise choice. What do you
sure.
wish to inherit?
That's fine. Go and transfer to what the crap is this? These two. Poison Arrow.
It's
Poison Arrow is
finally
nice, but not for my purposes. Hello, Gabriel. Why is your skin green? Kind of weird. Maybe there's a lore implication. I don't know. Divine we don't even get it yet. You're changing Babufu. Hey. You know what? YOLO. Okay. So, there's skills that you can only get through this method. I think Almighty Amp is one of them, and I will gladly take that. You will see why for later. That is something actually really nice. Kikuri Hime. Kampunda's good, but
This would be a wise choice.
not with this. Yeah, no. I definitely register. Oh, right. It's already registered.
Very
Yeah. There's one skill in particular that is exceedingly stupid to get, and I believe it's called Magic Master or something like that. It's basically a amp for any magic move, for everything, and it stacks with anything. It's really hard to get, and it's just not worth it, because the only way to get it is through those, like, do you want to change the skill thing? It's really dumb. Anyways, I'm going to save again right before I take on the boss, and let's head up. So for this, definitely bring somebody that resists light. So definitely not Seth. Probably wouldn't be on Siegfried anyways. So yeah, don't bring anybody weak to light. So, aka Makoto with any of his personas, or Karamaru for that matter. Let's go fight this thing. God, you look really dangerous.
Let's do this.
Oh boy, this thing is gonna be weird. Necromachinery. Weak to nothing, and heavily relies on heavy almighty and light skills. Also nulls electric and strike, and heals from light. Why?
I'll go with.
So first things first, I'm gonna set up a charge. So, we haven't seen Almighty too much, but I have explained what it does. It is an elementless magic move that can hit anybody. So there's no resisting it, there's no dodging it. It is, well, you can dodge it, but there's no, you can't block Almighty. Like any elemental skill, what the balls? Jesus! I forgot that Mitsuru's are kind of lower leveled right now. Rakunda, that's fine. We'll eventually get back to Yukari's turn anyways. That was really dangerous. Alright, let's do Matara Kaja. I do have charge set up on Makoto, so that is perfectly fine. For Scarlet Havoc. Please don't one-shot it. Okay. So much for it being dangerous. So yeah, be careful with Almighty moves. It can hit hard, and we can now fuse Lilith. That's nice. Jeez. That was, that was a scare. For a second. Repel Ice. That is gladly, and that's your last skill you learn, so we can get rid of Growth 3. Beautiful. Meteor Rahan, I don't like one-shot kill moves, but the next one, Debilitate. I definitely want that.
Good. This will make me more.
And you're getting Marukunda. That's better than Rakunda. looks like we're about to reach the 200th floor. Just how tall is this place? At the very least, there should be an end. As for when we'll get there, we'll just have to keep climbing and find out. What's wrong, Yukari? Are you tired? It doesn't look like I'm dying. Well, I'm just raring to go. Be it 300 or 400 floors. 300 floors? No thanks. I know how you feel, but Yukari might get on your case, you know. Jeez, Mitsuru. You're making me out to be a total witch, but I think I'd be nicer than you. Well then, want to keep going? Yes, let's keep going. Nice to have a little convo there, because kind of just depends on who you bring at the time.
Rare treasure chest.
But these should be the last few beat chains. Actually, we have 4 more floors of this. This was only on 94. Or, no, this is 93. Oh, God. Okay, yeah, we got more than this. Which I guess is fine. Water God armor.
Hey!
Equip it on me first, just to see what this is. Reduce fire damage high. Uh-huh. And who's weak to fire? Akihiko? I'd probably want that on him, to be honest with you. Yeah. Let's take the Haori and then we'll put the God armor on you. Yeah. Or no, wait. Who's weak to fire? No, Akihiko's weak to ice. It's Mitsuru that's weak to fire. Which you already have anti-fire master, so... Okay, you know what? No, never mind. You take that off. And then I put that on so that at least I have something. And then you take the Haori. Sure. Okay. Let's heal before we die again. Medirahan. I used it on me. Okay, it's fine. It doesn't matter too much. And I think I'm just going to keep this team. So, let's go up. Just a few more floors.
Stay alert.
Oh, this place is huge, but hey, as long as it ain't Zaya, I am fine. Depleting Sutra.
If I had Koromaru-san's sense of smell, then I could help detect enemy positions.
Right. I mean, you could. It's kind of a weird way to put it, though. Let's fight you.
You've got the initiative.
You are also a new enemy, Power Castle. What the balls are you weak to? Because I now have to scroll up to find out who you are. Power Castle, weak to ice, resists wind. So I'm gonna punch it. Just. You do not have a lot of health. Okay.
I'll hit them where
And let's hit that with Bufudine. Easy enough.
Here we come. Not about you. Executed.
Zeodine was actually really nice. I was like half paying attention to what we were grabbing.
Perfect coordination. That was
Nicely
excellent
done.
leadership.
And to the
Keep up
next
the good
floor. We are almost done here, thankfully. Oh, right, we have to go and see what the monad doors are here, too. Because I think there's one more that we have to fight. In which case, I'm kind of wishing I brought Koromaru, but I think we'll be okay. Let's open this. Completing Sutra.
There's a
And
shadow.
again, we need to find that stupid golden hand. Nothing really much to say there. It was just a couple Kaiden Mushas and a power castle. It was pretty easy. I will gladly take the Marakunda, though. All the cards in the world.
C'est magnifique.
Which reminds me that I still need to
We beat
show
them to a
Mitsuru's new, not Arcana, what the crap. Her new theurgy, because we have not seen it yet. I also need to find this monad door so we can actually go and see what this... I think there's only one fight we haven't seen yet, and
What
of
should we
course
do
it's the
about
one
the
place
door?
I didn't look. So much red. It does look cool, but man, oh, come on, it's you? Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead on this one because we've already seen this guy. This is just the world balance, it's not weak to anything.
One target. Please help them.
Pull the trigger. All right. Here I go. And with this, you're finished. Awesome.
Man, that thing really was weak.
Good job.
If I didn't show that, I literally one-tapped the thing by, well, Fuka gave everybody charge and concentrate, which hasn't happened yet, I'm pretty sure. And then Theurgy from Yukari just one-shots it. Just whatever. I'll take it, but it was kind of anticlimactic. Let's get out of here. So if we don't run into the next enemy, or the next Monad door boss, I'll explain what he is right now. It is called the Void Giant. I kind of want to say we have ran into him, but I don't remember. If we haven't, he's weak to fire and resists ice, wind, slash, and strike. Oh, right, there's people we had to save. Oh, right, I forgot there was missing people here. Man, right before the block, too. Like, the block ends at 198. So, yeah, that kind of sucks for you. So where are you? There's a golden hand up here, so I want to take care of that first. I also want to try to get my Theurgy, so we can prepare for the Monad passages.
Rare
Let's kill you
target
first.
sighted. Let's
No.
eliminate it.
Get back here. Easy enough. Definitely give me XP, because I'm going to get a ton from this Boo-Boo-Dine. We're getting some really nice cards. Like, we're getting the endgame cards, which is awesome. 36k. Oh, right, I can go back and get
We have
Hellbiker.
seized victory.
We'll do that in a sec. Well, maybe not in a sec, but we'll definitely go back to do that at some point. Okay, let's open this up, because that's going to despawn you. And let's go save this person.
Life's
So, you know what? Ask for an escort. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be Ken.
yes.
I've got this.
Oh, wow, okay. I got lucky. It's completely random on who shows up there. I just guessed correctly. Doesn't matter. It was just, you know what? I'll turn that into a game from now on. We'll try to guess on who's gonna bring them back. And Border 4 is up ahead. Yeah, okay. So, we're pretty much done with this place. In which case, there's our passage. Which we'll be doing next episode, because we're going to be running out of time in this episode anyways. To the next floor, which is the end. And can I just say how pretty this looks with all the lights turned off? Seriously, I just love the little reflectiveness of it. RTX is definitely turned on. I have decided to leave the institution. I refuse to be involved in any crimes. The head researcher decided not to come with me. Maybe I'll open the store with my collection of antiques. Hinting on who may that be. Let's head back to the entrance. Alright, that worked out pretty good. I'm gonna steal Yukari's SP to heal. Before we end things off, one, we got stuff for Elizabeth. How much money are you gonna give me for this?
Let's hear the Of course.
Another truth. Wait, so is that the last one? 120,000. Beautiful. I still need the Greedy Shadow.
Very well.
I think she said that was the last one, though. Oh yeah, that's all of them. Huh, that's strange. Before anything, I'm gonna save and go into the Velvet Room. Now that we are at
Welcome to
higher
the
level,
Velvet Room.
we can fuse higher level personas, and the one I want a
It
lot
is
is
special
not these
persona
guys.
you desire, is it?
Is,
With
frickin'
what
Jesus,
kind
go
of
to the right
persona?
spot. Oh, there's
This
Lilith.
would be a wise choice.
Jesus, hello. You look cool. You know what? If I was able to get Seth, Callie, Chernobog. I was hoping I could get Gabriel to fuse into this so I can get Almighty Amp. That'd kind of be dumb and stupid.
Take all the time you need to
Yeah,
consider.
okay, Hellbiker. With Chernobog Mott,
This
sure.
persona is powerful.
Look how cool you are. And SMT3 fans are getting PTSD again. Was that Hellbiker? Yeah, it was Hellbiker. Anyways, yeah. You're just better than both of these guys combined.
What do you wish to inherit?
So, what do I transfer is the real question. Definitely doing Apt Pupil. Definitely doing, Crit Ray, because that does stack for some reason. Angelic Grace would be nice. Rev would also be really nice. That would make a lot of sense to have on you. And then you're getting Bloody Charge anyways, so it doesn't matter for that end. I'm not really using you for magic. Could use Megidola for you. You know what, let's give you Angelic Grace. Sure, might as well let you be able to dodge more things.
A new power emerges.
A new power. In the form of the Ghost Rider. Can I just say, how come we don't have any good Ghost Rider movies? He's such a cool and badass Marvel character. And yet, everything he's in, at least for movies and such, just sucks. Anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about that. This is actually kind of nice. Bagon's really good, though. 25 versus 15. No. Crap, what do I get rid of? No. Aegon's just better for what we have, and... Actually, well, no, because... No, we use Chernobog for this. Yeah, no. Keep Aegon. Evade Light, does not stack. We already have Angelic Grace. Now. And we got Hell's Muffler. Ananta, yes. Keaton Dashang. Nothing else intrigues me.
Are you finished?
Yes, I am.
We look.
Back to the bottom. I'm gonna end things off here. So, next time on Persona 3 Reload, we'll be taking care of the Monad Passage fights, which we will see how tough they will be this time. I'm not looking forward to the first one. It's gonna suck. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.